I know we don't like to hear anything about death. Honestly, I don't like to. I don't like to also. Because I lost my mom when I was 13 and I understand how you feel. I understand why you don't like to hear about death. But it's important that we discuss about lifestyles that we can inculcate to improve our health and consequently to increase our chances of living long. Yes, I know that God is the one who kills and makes alive. I can't even argue that with anybody, but we have our own part to play. And that's why in this video, I want to talk about 7 habits, or let me say 7 lifestyles that we can inculcate or can begin to practice so as to live a healthy life and as at the end to increase our chances of living long. Hello, I must say thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. And to my returning viewers, you are the real MVPs. Honestly, thank you. Sincerely, I thank you for assuring me that I'm doing something right. I'm so proud of myself right now. What I do here is talk about everything and anything health, wellness, and drugs. So I'd like to ask you, when last did you check your blood pressure? When last? What was the value? So the first thing that we need to do on a regular basis is to check our blood pressure. At least once in 2 weeks, at worst, once in 2 weeks, learn to check your blood pressure. I know some people that have never ever checked their blood pressure in their lives. High blood pressure, that's hypertension, is a silent killer. And you need to check your blood pressure from time to time. So if you haven't, or if you have never, or if you haven't in a long time, I encourage you, you can walk into any community pharmacy around you. It's done for free, or at least for a token, just a token. Go and check your blood pressure. And whatever the result is, look out for a video. I'm going to make a video on what your blood pressure says about you. So turn on your notifications, please. Second thing you should make a habit is to check your blood sugar level. You can do that also at a community pharmacy or at the hospital. Check your blood sugar level. Some people have not also checked their blood sugar level ever before. So I encourage you to take that bold step. Know your blood sugar because it can prevent a lot of things from happening in the future. So check your blood sugar, know the value. You can talk to your doctor about it and be rest assured that you're doing the right thing. Thirdly is to know your HIV status. I know we are scared to know, but it is important so that you can get adequate care, so that you can commence immediate treatment if need be. So check your HIV status. And the fact that you checked last year does not guarantee that you are free because there's no vaccine at the moment. So check it, make it a habit, like annually, once every year, check your HIV status. Next is to check your hepatitis B status. Hepatitis B is also a deadly disease. It's a deadly virus. I've made video about how to prevent the spread of hepatitis B, so you can check and watch that video to get enlightened. So check your status, and if you happen to be non-reactive, please get vaccinated. Please and please get vaccinated so that at least that one will be one of the things you will least worry about. The next is ECG. ECG is done to check the state of your heart. So, especially, or let me say particularly those who are hypertensive or have one heart condition or the other, check your ECG annually. This test can help detect anything that can happen to your heart in the next 15 years. And that can be salvaged now. So prevention is better than cure. Do your ECG annually to know the state of your heart. The next one is HPV, which is human papilloma virus. Get to do your pap smear at least annually. And don't forget, it can cause cervical cancer in the long run. Do a pap smear annually. Treat yourself and make your health a priority. And for your children, make sure they get vaccinated so that will be the least of their worries when they become adults. I've also made video on some vaccines, 4 important and life-saving vaccines that children have to get at their first birthday. So you may want to check that out too. The seventh point is to exercise your body. Exercise helps your body tone, it helps improve your body tone, and it also helps keep your heart fit. It helps keep your heart healthy. So I talked about brisk walking in one of my videos. There are so many exercises you can do. Do not live a sedentary lifestyle. Don't be inactive. You can skip. It's one of the exercises that will help your body. You can brisk walk and some other things. So get engaged. Don't live a sedentary lifestyle. Exercise. And lastly, is to avoid tobacco and alcohol, as they can damage your lungs and your liver. So live healthy. Youth, do away with alcohol. Besides affecting your lungs and your liver, they can even affect your mental health. They can affect your mental health, because when you're drunk or when you have too much tobacco, they can affect the way you think. So it is important that we make our health a priority. Please do all of these things that I have mentioned. They are not expensive. Blood pressure is from free to like 50 naira. Blood sugar, we do it for 300 naira at my place of work. HIV test is literally free. If you go to any or government hospital, it's free. Echo ECG, I just did one recently for 10,000 naira at a private laboratory. Some of these things that we're talking about are very cheap. In fact, most of them are very cheap to free. So please and please, I encourage you to do all of these things. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.